बार दिल ये गाए, बार बार दिन ये आए, बार बार दिल ये गाए, तू जिए हजारों साल ये मेरी है आरज़ू। Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you। बार बार दिन ये आए, बार बार दिल ये गाए, तू जिए हजारों साल ये मेरी है आरज़ू। Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you। बार बार दिल ये गाए।
नगमे हैं, शिकवे हैं, किस्से हैं, बातें हैं। नगमे हैं, शिकवे हैं, किस्से हैं, बातें हैं। बातें भूल जाती हैं, यादें याद आती हैं। बातें भूल जाती हैं, यादें याद आती हैं। ये यादें किसी दिलो जानम के चले जाने के बाद आती हैं। यादें यादें यादें। ये जीवन दिल जानी दरिया का है पानी, पानी तो बह जाए, बाकी क्या रह जाए। यादें 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 नगमे हैं, शिकवे हैं, किस्से हैं, बातें हैं, बातें भूल जाती हैं, यादें याद आती हैं। ये यादें किसी दिल जानम के चले जाने के बाद आती हैं। यादें 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 दुनिया में यूं आना, दुनिया से यूं जाना, आओ तो ले आना, जाओ तो दे जाना। यादें यादें बातें भूल जाती हैं, यादें याद आती हैं। ये यादें किसी दिल जानम के चले जाने के बाद आती हैं। यादें यादें यादें
એટલે તમને સ્વાગત કરવા શિલવાન, આર્યન, અચલ અને અર્જુન એ લોકો તમને સ્વાગત કરવા આવે છે.
एकम एकम आगच्छ द्वे द्वे स्वागतम त्रीणि त्रीणि उपविश चत्वारि चत्वारि कुशलं वा पञ्च पञ्च कः विशेष षट् षट् कृपया वद सप्त सप्त क्षीरं पिबाम अष्ट अष्ट पुनः मिलाम नव नव नमस्ते दश दश राम राम राम.
હવે ઉર્મિલાબેનના niece આવવાના છે. She wanted to say a few words. The Pinky બેન તમે જરા આગળ આવશો please. ચશ્મા પહેરજો.
Okay. Hello, everyone. What can I say? Hello, everyone. What can I say? Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Hello, everyone. What can I say about my Urmila Masi? As many of you will agree, she's a very caring and a giving person.
I have had the liberty to know Masi since I was 8 years old personally, but probably before then. Masi's been there for my family since day one. And I'm sure everybody here will agree that she's been there for everybody else as well. She's not only a support system for my family, but she is a support system for many families. From when I came to America to settling in a new country, to attending school events when I was little, to coming way across the world back to India for my wedding, and then most of all, being there always for me and my family. She and Dipesh Masa will drive all over Morton Grove and other suburbs of Chicago to visit families and bring our community together. Every Tuesday, she's always on a mission to take the kids and whoever she can fit into her car and drive to Madhav Kendra. And yes, my kids still talk about it till this day. One thing you probably already know about her is that Masa is by her side every step of the way. But when Masa is not around, she's still on a mission, and nothing can stop my Masi from doing what she needs to do when she needs to do it. Now that's what you call a goal-oriented woman. Masi is a woman who is focused, that she not only learns, but she also teaches Sanskrit and Gujarati, as we know. A woman who at one point was extremely strict towards her children because she wanted to raise her kids to make the right choices and hold everyone around her with high standards. She's a woman who, despite all odds, continues to lead towards the goodness of not only her family, but her extended family. She's a woman who always is positive and means well for everyone around her. Masi, you will always be my second mom, and I will always love you forever. Happy 70th.
Now, one of Mom's close friends, Urmilaben, will come and share just a few words.
Hello everyone. Jiveta Sharada Shatam Sudinam Sudinam Janmadinam Bhavatu Mangalam Janmadinam Yashasvi Bhavatu Samruddha Bhava Swastha Bhava Vijayi Bhava Sarvada Janmadivasya Antakaranasya Shubhecha. તમે 100 વર્ષ જીવો, તમારો દરેક દિવસ મંગલમય થાય, તમારા જીવનમાં સુખ સમૃદ્ધિ રહે, તમે યશસ્વી બનો, સમૃદ્ધ બનો અને સદા સ્વસ્થ બનો, સ્વસ્થ રહો, સદા વિજયી બનો, એવી આ તમારા જન્મદિવસે શુદ્ધ અંતઃકરણની શુભકામના. ઉર્મિલાબેન, જન્મદિવસના ખૂબ ખૂબ અભિનંદન. આજે આપણે સૌ આપણા પ્યારા ઉર્મિલાબેનના જન્મદિવસની શુભેચ્છા પ્રગટ કરવા ભેગા થયા છીએ. ત્યારે આપણા સૌના હૃદયમાં એક અનેરો આનંદ અને ઉત્સાહ અનુભવાય છે. ઉર્મિલાબેન અમદાવાદના વતની છે અને એક સુંદર કુટુંબમાં લાડ પ્યારથી ઉછર્યા છે અને અહીં અમેરિકામાં સેટલ થયા અને અત્યારે આપણી સમક્ષ તેમનું પ્યારું સુંદર ફેમિલી આપણી સામે છે. તેમનું જીવન એક અનેરું, ખૂબ જ અનેરું છે. પોતે હંમેશા પોતાનું જીવન ઘડતર સારી રીતે કરતા કરતા કુટુંબીજનોને તથા સમાજમાં અન્યજનો માટે પણ પ્રયત્નશીલ રહે છે. અજાણ્યાથી માંડીને દરેક વ્યક્તિના પોતિકા લાગે એવા સદગુણો સંપાદન કરેલા છે. બીજા માટે નિસ્વાર્થપણે મદદ કરવા હંમેશા તૈયાર રહે છે. પૂજ્ય દાદાજીના વિચારો જીવનમાં લાવી સૌમાં ભગવાનને જોતા રહેલા છે. જીવનમાં વિધાયક દ્રષ્ટિકોણ તથા ભાવપૂર્ણ જીવન બનાવ્યું છે. સદવિચારો બીજાના જીવનમાં પણ આવે તે માટે તેમના પ્રયત્નો સતત રહે છે. તેમના તેજસ્વી અને લાગણીશીલ ભાવભીનું જીવન સૌ કોઈને તેવા બનવાની પ્રેરણા આપે છે. આ આપણા સૌનો અનુભવ છે. આજના સુંદર અને શુભ દિવસે આપણે સૌ તેમના દીર્ઘાયુષ માટે પ્રભુને પ્રાર્થના કરીએ. જીવેમ શરદઃ શતમ નંદામ શરદઃ શતમ મોદામ શરદઃ શતમ અદીનાસ્યામ શરદઃ શતમ અદીનાસ્યામ શરદઃ શતમ बुद्धेमा शरद शतम.
So, you know, from a young age, like, I have one perception of my mom. Like, mara mom kewa chhe. And mota thata, one day at camp, youth camp, that year my mom was a palak, like a camp counselor at camp. And પછી એમના ગ્રુપમાંથી એક છોકરી મારી પાસે આવીને કીધું, man, your mom is so sweet, so loving. And I was like, me? My mom? I was like, wrong person. So yeah, my mom was very scary growing up. हमें बहुत डरता था mama thi, manti. And then, you know, as we got older, I think that changed. Like, mom, like, I think when we got into high school, things started changing, and the nature of our relationship changed. If anybody knew Papa, he was extremely strict, and she was doing the same. But she said that one of the things that Papa always told her is કે છોકરાઓ અહીંયા સુધી આવી જાય ખભા સુધી, ત્યાં સુધી શું હતું?
મિત્ર સમજવાના.
પછી friends સમજવાનું. And so I do remember senior year in high school, I was doing something I shouldn't have been doing. And
What was it?
You don't know either. I'm joking. So, mom had a conversation with me, and I think at that moment I realized that, oh, she's treating me differently. You know, she says, you know, there's two decisions we can make in life, and there's this path and this path. And at that time she said, hey, this is a way that you can go. You know, and it was surprising because for my whole life, I was just very scared. That doesn't mean I didn't think she was loving, but she was very loving the whole way through. But just whenever I was doing something I shouldn't have been doing. It's not working. So, anyways, one other thing I was going to say is that my mom and I have the worst kind of complementary relationship. I like to eat food, and she likes to make food. The ones that I like. So even you know, there's so going back to, you know, when my dad says, you know, જ્યારે લગ્ન કરવાનો હતો ત્યારે, you know, he picked mom કારણ કે there's two things. She was beautiful, and her રોટલી સરસ બને છે, બનાવે છે. And I think I fit into that same category. I love mom's roti. So even to this day, anytime I smell it, it reminds me of my childhood. You know, I come home from school, and that was like the go-to snack, aside from brownies. But even to this day, 39 years old, whenever we're making Mexican food, she knows that I love Mexican rice. She'll make it, even if it's inconvenient, if she's going to be late to wherever she has to go, all of those things. So one other big thing, so I get very nervous about doing stuff like this, or just in general. It's just my personality. And so when I was younger, Sunday nights before the week started, starting in second grade, I used to be worried about not having completed my homework. And at that time, I wouldn't be able to sleep, and my mom would always, you know, course, give me hugs and help me go back to sleep. But one thing I think from a very young age helped draw a connection to, she would say, "Suta pehla Ram Ram bolta suija," and I think from there that established a faith that has impacted life in a big way. And one last thing. Someone, I'm 39 now, but someone was saying that when you turn 40, like whatever you need to establish, good habits in life, now's the time. Because after 40, it's a struggle. It's extremely hard. But I feel like my mom has shown me otherwise, because all the dynamic things that she's done has happened after 40. Learning Sanskrit, learning how to paint, you name it. Oh, even Sangeet. All of those happen after 40. So just swimming. Oh, how to ride a bike. Or tricycle.
મારા કાકા હમણાં કહેતા કે 71 શરૂ થયા એટલે આ ખોટું છે. 70 પૂરા થયા, 71 ચાલુ.
So I was saying we were so scared of mom growing up. So during the summer, me and Vishal were at home by ourselves at what age? Like 8 and 12 and maybe 7, 11. So we did a lot of things wrong. I learned a lot from him. But
I remember.
so some of the things that we used to do, so waking up early was you had to, getting ready early, no TV, no video games. So I wonder what she thought we did all day, because the second so sometimes like mom would turn, out of the driveway and then onto Dempster, and one of us would run to the window and the other basically to set up the TV. And one of us would be at the window watching her, and as soon as she turned on Dempster and disappeared, the other one's like, "She's gone!" And then we turn on the TV, bring the food into the living room because we're not allowed to do all those things. So I mean, we had, that was one of the things I wanted to say. And then the second she gets home, we, turn off everything, put everything back the way it looked, so she has no idea. But those are some of the things. But whatever the case, point being that, yes, we were scared, but as I got older, I understood that the strictness is what was her love in a different form. One more.
હજુ જમવાનું બાકી છે. વિરેને જે વાત કરી ને કે એમના પિતાજી એમને વિરેન જે વાત કરી કે એમના પિતાજી એમને કહેતા હતા કે જ્યારે છોકરાઓ ખભા સુધી, પણ મને એવું કીધું કે કાન સુધી આવે ત્યારે. I think she had to keep me under control a little bit longer. I think
No, you were tall, that's why.
That's because I was tall. And Viren jam kidun ke I did not always take Viren in the right direction, and so મારા મમ્મી મને કાયમ કે કે તું સાંભળતો નથી, આમ નથી કરતો, but she still એમના જીવનમાં, એમના નાનપણમાં એમને જે ના મળ્યું, like riding a bike, being able to read, get different experiences. From our childhood, she made sure that we were always involved in sports. She made sure, like in my room, અમે જ્યારે સ્કૂલેથી ઘર આવીએ ત્યારે even Friday હોય ને તો પહેલાં સીધું રૂમમાં જઈને ભણવાનું, હોમવર્ક પહેલાં પતાવી નાખવાનું. એટલે જ આને ચિંતા થતી હતી, કારણ કે ફ્રાઈડે તો પૂરું કરી નાખે, પછી સન્ડેને વિચારજે કે મેં કર્યું કે નહીં. So because of that, she kept pushing. Oh yeah, and music. She introduced us to like learning keyboard, so many different things, and even like she would still be at work. And she would make sure that we, like someone came to pick us up, or that we would get to whatever activities, So I think her thing was that we always stay connected with good thoughts and good activities. And I feel like whatever qualities that we might have in us, like youthfulness or leadership or caring nature, I think that definitely comes from, the way that our mom raised us. And she would always say, sometimes આપણે છોકરા બહુ મસ્તી કરતા હોય તો આપણે like frustrate થઈ જાય. આપણે sometimes we might say something we might not mean. તો મારા મમ્મી મને કાયમ કહે કે તારા છોકરા તારા જેવા જ મળશે તને. અને એ સાચું પડ્યું. હવે મને ખબર પડે છે કે how hard it was for her to raise, maybe not us, but at least me, I think how hard it was. And I think when you have your own children and you go through some of those experiences, I think that's when you realize like how much a mother does for us, And so, this is totally irrelevant, but when I learned how to drive a car, my mom said, okay, હું તને ગાડી આપી દઉં છું, તું પછી મને ટ્રેન સ્ટેશન ઉતારી દેજે ને પછી સ્કૂલે જઈને પછી સાંજે મને લેવા આવજે. So even today, I think almost, it must be 25 years ago, what time the metro train comes to the train station, I still know. 4:15, 4:50, express train 4:35. Okay, we can never be late to pick up my mom from the train station. Never. Even like 4:35, mami utre na train mati, and we come like 4:35 and 5 seconds. But Pashi, that's not good. But then yagari una kya Yeah. So one time, I don't know. I was because of my mom's inspiration, I was learning how to play tabla.